Good evening. I hope today was really awesome. Tonight we're going to read Lost Donkeys and a King from 1 Samuel 9 through 10. Maybe someone forgot to watch the donkeys. Maybe someone left the gate open, or maybe the donkeys just pushed the gate open. However it happened, the donkeys wandered away from their farm. Saul's father came and told him the news. "Our donkeys are lost," he said. "Take a servant with you and go look for them." So Saul and his servant were looking for the donkeys. They looked through the grasses and groves, but no donkeys. They looked along the rocky hillside, but no donkeys. They looked beside rivers and streams, but no donkeys. Saul and his servant looked for 3 days and never found the donkeys. Finally Saul said, "Let's go back home. Now my father will start worrying about us instead of the donkeys." But the servant said, "Let's go see Samuel, the man of God. Maybe he can tell us where the donkeys are." "Good idea," said Samuel. So Saul and his servant went to the town where Samuel lived. Now Saul had never seen Samuel before, so he asked a man, "Can you please tell me where Samuel's house is?" "I'm Samuel," said the man. "I'm having a dinner party. I want you to come and eat with me. By the way, don't worry about those donkeys that were lost. Your father has found them." Saul was surprised, but he and his servant went with Samuel. They went to a big house and set a long table with 30 other people. The cook brought dinner and they all ate. By the time dinner was over, it was getting dark. So Saul and his servant went to Samuel's house to spend the night. Samuel went with Saul up to the roof of the house, and they talked together under the stars. The next morning they got up very early. Samuel walked with Saul and his servant to the edge of town. Then Samuel poured some oil on Saul's head. "You will be the first king of God's people," said Samuel. Saul went back home, and he didn't tell anyone what Samuel had said. But one day it was time to crown the new king. All the people got together with Samuel. "Where is Saul?" asked Samuel. "Where is Saul?" asked the old men and women. "Where is Saul?" asked the young men and women. "Where is Saul?" asked the children. The people looked and looked for Saul. At last someone found him. He was hiding behind some boxes and bags. The people brought Saul to Samuel. "This is the man God has chosen to be your king," said Samuel. "Hurrah!" shouted the people. "Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live Saul, our king." The end, and good night.